Hi, welcome to Passion Pink and Pearl's Newlywed Game week 13 or
14.
14. We're doing this by video this week because we're 2 weeks behind and that's a lot of typing to do in one night. So enjoy the video.
Okay, so the first question is, what is your spouse's top 3 favorite desserts, and do you make any of them? And Kevin's top favorite dessert is funfetti cake, which is just ridiculous. And of course I make that because that comes from a box and it's not all that hard. But his other favorite desserts, well, they kind of change. I made this Neiman Marcus cookie with chocolate vegemite. He really likes that. And Oreo balls. He really likes Oreo balls.
Yeah. Veronica's favorites are just straight up chocolate and peanut butter. But really any recipe that involves chocolate and peanut butter is a winner.
And you don't make any of them.
Yeah, I don't make any of them.
He hasn't even made me a birthday cake yet. No.
No, I always contract that out.
What are your spouse's hobbies? Kevin likes to do video games, and he plays SimCity with his friend Trey. And I don't know. Well, he just likes to research things and learn new things and weather stuff, of course.
Yeah, pretty much covers it. I'd say your hobbies are scrapbooking and crafting. And she dabbles in food preparation. Baking.
Just dabbles?
That's not like your hobby, it's just something you like to do.
Okay. What is your spouse's love language? And then we posted the links for it. We did our love languages probably when we started dating, and it was really helpful. But Kevin's is quality time and words of affirmation.
And Veronica's is acts of service and gifts. So we're on complete opposite ends. But we work it.
What is your spouse's go-to music for the car? Kevin likes to create his own currents playlist, and it's got all his top favorites from current hits, and then whatever Christian music he's really liking, and then whatever random old song he's recently found because he didn't used to listen to music before very much. And so I would say that's his go-to music for his car.
Yeah. Veronica's go-to music is either Taylor Swift's new album or The House. So
The House is a radio station, Christian radio station.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is one of your spouse's fears?
Spiders.
Because we get these little spiders in our house and they're scary. But Kevin's fears? I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay to say it on him.
You have a fear. I just can't think of what it is. Wasp. He really hates wasps. This Sunday, there is a wasp cut in our blinds, and he really wanted to kill it with a fly swatter. But I told him that wasn't a good idea. So he runs upstairs and he comes back down and he put pants over his shorts, and he's got his big leather jacket on, zipped up all the way, and a ski mask that covers your face and everything. And gloves. He put on his super thick gloves to go attack this wasp, and he did not win over the wasp. In fact, we don't know what happened to the wasp, but anyways.
Well, I didn't lose. I didn't get stung, so. And I'm pretty sure I killed it. We just didn't find the body. Because I killed it real good.
What is on your spouse's to-do list for the home? Kevin's on his list is to help me finish our dining room set.
Yes.
And we did our table last weekend, and this weekend maybe the chairs will happen.
Veronica's to-do list involves the chairs. And I think, the chairs covers it. It's a big one. They have to be reupholstered and painted and sanded and all that.
But it's going to be great. What is your favorite date night activity as a couple? I'd say most of our date nights are have been at home a lot recently, but we usually just like to spend time watching a movie or eating something like takeout that we don't normally get, or going to a restaurant. We're not too adventurous with our date nights.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
What was your first impression of your spouse? Well, if you're reading our story, which I usually post on Mondays, you've already read my first impression of Kevin, but it's on the blog, so go find it. But I thought he was kind of goofy. I don't really know, kind of strange. But he was really nice. But, yeah. But I was dating someone else at the time, so.
Yeah. I thought Veronica was beautiful, and I don't know. There's something about that smile. Look at that.
What is your spouse's dream vacation destination? Dream vacation destination? I really wanted to go to Hawaii for a really long time.
But it's about your spouse.
Oh, right. He really wants to go to Australia.
She really wants to go to Hawaii.
Or go see penguins in Antarctica or something. He would really like that.
But it's probably not realistic because it's really cold there.
Okay. Last one from last week was, what was your favorite part of your wedding? And this one doesn't say your spouse, so it could be my favorite part.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have to say, it's really hard for me to pick my favorite part. We worked on it pretty hard together. But I would have to say it comes down to our vows and having our friend play the song that we walked down the aisle and then back out of the aisle to. She played it on the piano, and it was Dawn from Pride and Prejudice, and it was just a glorious moment to hear that live. I loved it. And we wrote our own vows, but kind of pulled them from other people, but they were really special, so those are my two favorite parts.
Choosing something different, because I love those parts too. Probably when we prayed over each other while the pianist was playing God Gave Me You. That was pretty cool.
Basically, our pianist was awesome. Love you, Emma! Okay, this week. What is the funniest thing your spouse has done? Well, that wasp incident was fairly entertaining. But there's been some interesting cooking stories, one involving crescent rolls. It's a little too long for right now. There's a lot of good ones.
I guess Veronica's would just be sound effects she makes. She just makes cute sound effects around the house, like when she doesn't get her way or she's cold or... It's a lot of fun.
What is your idea of a good date? Well, so we kind of just talked about our... I guess that was supposed to be our favorite date night, not like what we normally do, but a good date would be doing something new and different and going somewhere. I don't know. We like to go explore new things that we haven't been to or done before, even if it's just like going and looking at a building. That sounds lame, but
a good date involves food and being together.
Yeah. Aww, good husband. What is your favorite memory of you and your spouse? That's hard. We dated for 2.5 years before we got married, and then we were like best friends before that. Now we've almost been married a year, so we've known each other a long time now. So our favorite memory. Do you have a favorite memory?
I really loved our honeymoon. Saw some cool places in Tampa. Called St. Pete.
So wedding and honeymoon and yeah. What are some activities or hobbies that you and your spouse do together?
We pretty much watch all the same TV shows and movies. Like if the TV's on, we're pretty much watching together, unless it's a sporting event that I'm watching.
And now that we have little Paisley, we really like taking her out to the river that I've wrote about a few times and just playing outside with her and doing fun things with her. Yeah. Why do you think your marriage relationship is successful? I would say I think it's because our our relationship is built on a friendship that we started with, like, before we dated or anything. We had a really good friendship. He was one of my best friends, and so I've always thought that's why it works well, because we were best friends and talked about a lot of things before we started dating, and so dating just came naturally, and it's always been easy to talk to each other, and yeah.
I'd say we keep it based on God and try to keep Him the center of our relationship and trust Him for everything, and it's worked out for us.
Yes, that's that first. What is your spouse's dream job, or is he or she currently in it? Kevin's dream job is a meteorologist position that is a fairly 8 to 5-ish schedule, and something in which he's kind of interacting with those he's helping with the weather more, like actually talking to clients more, definitely not the weatherman on TV, that's not Kevin, but he's pretty close to his dream job. He works 7 to 5:30, 4 days a week, and I don't know, could be his dream job. We'll see if it's forever.
I like it.
I don't know.
Veronica's dream job, I think, would be to have her own residential interior design business so that she could work her own hours and work from home and work more one-on-one with her clients.
Yeah.
But she's
Small
in a really
commercial. Small commercial.
small
Well,
commercial.
residential's good too, but I know commercial.
But she likes her job a lot now too. It's very flexible and awesome.
What is the best gift your spouse ever gave you?
I think mine's been on a past Newlywed Game question, but when she gave me the penguin experience at the aquarium, that was amazing. I'm not ashamed of it.
That answer right away.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say Kevin gave me my first pearl necklace, and I wish I was wearing it, but I'm not. But then when he said the penguin, it reminded me that I always wanted to go to Wicked, and when I gave him the penguin experience, he gave me tickets to go see Wicked, and it was awesome, and I loved that. So that may be one of my favorite memories of us, too, because that was so much fun.
Yeah, that's good.
Where do you see you and your spouse in the next 10 years? We were ironically kind of talking about that today, but out of college debt, that's where we see ourselves, and hopefully in a house somewhere that we own. That would be nice. Or somebody own.
With a 10-year-old Paisley.
And maybe kids, like human babies.
I have a fur baby.
Maybe just one. Is marriage everything you expected it to be? Is it much harder than you thought it would be? Why? And I don't really know what all I expected out of marriage, but it's definitely not as hard as I thought it would be. I feel like everyone always tells you marriage is so hard, and maybe we're still super newlywed giddy life, but I don't know that marriage has been that hard yet, so I don't know.
Yeah. Hope it doesn't get harder though. I really like it. It's a lot of fun.
Last one. Who is your spouse's celebrity crush, and do you look like them? Well, I know that Hillary Duff is one of his celebrity crushes, or was one of his. In fact, he wrote her once. And since she's got blonde hair and blue eyes, I guess I look like her. I can't. There's others. He really likes Kelly Clarkson. Same thing. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Any current actresses?
I don't think so.
I don't really know. That might be it.
And Veronica's is probably like Hugh Grant or some old actor who's in his 40s, so I don't really look like that.
Or sound like him at all. That's a sad thing.
Yeah. I worked on my British accent, but it's just not good enough. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed this video log.
Wait, they want to say hi to Paisley. Come here, Paisley. Thanks for
3, 2.
Thanks for watching. watching our vlog, our very first vlog. And we hope you have a good night.
This has been Passion Pink and Paisley.
Paisley, stay! Stay! Just sit right there.
3, 2. Hi, welcome to this week's edition of the Newlywed Game.
Just keep going.
Hi, welcome to
You have to keep it in there now. I'm going to make you keep it in there.